trying to desperately sound like a native English speaker? I mean, you know the words, but don't get me wrong, you sound kind of funny when you start talking. If you're Spanish, you might sound like, I live in London. If you're Indian like me, you might sound something like, I live in London. Hey, look here, I'm not making fun of you. I was just like you many years ago. So I know exactly what it takes to help you speak just like a native speaker. Trust me. So I'm going to share some really practical tips with you to help you speak English with a natural ease. It will help you speak properly in school, it will help you speak properly at work, and even help you when you're taking the IELTS test. So pay attention, here it comes. My dear friends, what you probably don't know is that native speakers always connect words. Think about it. When you speak your own language, you speak really fast. And because you speak fast, you have to connect the words that you've spoken, obviously. So you don't pronounce each word individually. Well, you need to do the same thing if you want to sound like a native speaker, right? But how do you do that? I've got the best solution for you. In fact, I've got a few rules that helps you connect words. Number 1, remember, if a word ends with a consonant, that is anything apart from A, E, I, O, U, and if that word that ends with a consonant is followed by a word that starts with a vowel, then you will drop that consonant sound and only produce the vowel sound. Let me give you an example. An expression like a part of it. We don't say every word while talking. We don't say a part of it. Let me eat a part of it. No, native speakers don't do that. They say a part of it. Why? Because the letter T in the word part gets dropped and you pronounce the vowel O, which is the first letter of the next word off. All right, so let's look at some other examples. Expressions like mine and yours is pronounced as mine and yours, mine and yours. Not mine and yours, mine and yours. You don't pronounce the D. Sometimes you can have a word that ends with a consonant letter, but that is again followed by a word that starts with another consonant letter. What happens then? You just make the first word flow or blend into the other word. Like, for example, black tea. You don't say black tea, you just say black tea. I'm going to have black tea. Or you can ask someone, what do you do? What do you do? You don't say, what do you do? If you notice, the T in the what and the D in the do gives you a J sound. So I say, what'd you do? What'd you do? Now, if the letter T comes before Y, it gets pronounced as ch, ch. Next year, not next year. Next Tuesday, not next Tuesday. Funny, right? Well, English is a funny language, but you need to know how to connect words in order to sound like a native speaker. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with all of you. The reason I learned to speak like a native speaker is because I created an English environment around me. Yes, if you want to speak like a native speaker, there's no choice. You've got to surround yourself with English words. Well, I know not everyone is English or American or Australian that you know of, but that's okay. Today, there is an amazing online platform that gives English learners like you the chance to speak to native speakers. It's called the Cambly app. A lot of my students use this app, and I cannot tell you how much it has helped them, how much their English has improved. The best thing about this app is that you can get instant access to any tutor on any device, which is your mobile phone, at any time of the day or night. I mean, how cool is that? I so wish I had this over 10 years ago. So all you have to do is download this app. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so I have downloaded the app and I am now signing into it. Yeah, we've signed into it. And I'm gonna go to the tutors option. Wow, there's so many tutors and they're marked in green, which shows that they are available. Who do I talk to? Okay, I'm gonna talk to Michael Gray.
Hello.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Your English is wonderful.
Great. Well, I was actually testing this app, and since I'm a learner of English, I have a quick question. I was watching this movie, and I heard someone say, "I wanna go to the party. I'm gonna go. I wanna go." What does that really mean? I mean, I've not heard that while I was learning English.
Generally, it's how you're. It's context.
But what did they say? Wanna? Like, is that a real English word? Wanna? Gonna? Is that a real English word?
I think it's more an American type slang word or a street word.
So Americans say that. They say wanna.
We say it too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Thank you so much.
I'm going to the party. I'm going to is more proper, the more grammar correct way.
Okay, so they mean to say going to, but they say gonna.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they're saying two words but making it one. Is that what it is?
Yes. That is
okay. I think you've answered my question.
Yeah, that's a problem with native speakers of Americans and British and Australians. What we do is a problem is we'll speak one word and we immediately go to the next.
Right. So they link the words then. They link the words.
I'll give you another example. A lot of Americans pronounce it as a lot of.
Right. A lot of.
So it's too fast. It's combined too much.
Right. They just combine it and say a lot of.
Yeah.
Right.
But I would not focus too much on that. As long as you understand the context of how it's used,
right.
It's easy to learn and pick up. You already pick it up. You already have an idea what they're saying. A long time ago, there was Old English. Old English is not even used today. So gonna, I woulda, those words are going to be evolved and maybe come in the next generation or so.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
It'll be the cyber English.
Well, that was very helpful, Michael. Thank you so much, and you've cleared my doubts.
You're welcome. I hope I gave you less worries.
Sure. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.
I hope you really understood how to use this app and get the best out of it in order to improve the way you talk. To get this app, please click onto the link in the description of this video. So go ahead and try it. I know it's going to help you so much. So this is a technique called shadowing, which has been developed to learn the English language by hearing the language. So you learn it by hearing it. It's called shadowing because you attempt to repeat or to shadow what you hear as quickly as you hear it. So how do you do it? Okay, now how many of you watch TV? How many of you watch YouTube? Of course you all do. You're watching one right now, yeah? Okay, so if you have a favorite TV actor, a talk show host, or a motivational speaker, just play a recording of what they are saying. Then repeat whatever they say exactly the way they say it. Yes, you need to shadow them, imitate them, or mimic them. And soon enough, you will start to sound quite like them, quite like a native English speaker. I had a student from Colombia who did this for months, and he's now developed a lovely American accent. So do it. I know it's gonna work for all of you. Now, English words are made up of parts or syllables. Each part or syllable is said louder and longer than other parts of that particular word. That's right. Only one part of the word is stressed. It's the stressed syllable. If you don't know which syllable of the word you have to stress, your pronunciation is going to have a lot of issues. So, in order to know how many syllables a word has, say the word while you place your hand flat under your chin. Maybe like this. So every time your chin touches your hand, that's one syllable right there in that word. Let's try this word. It's called develop. De-ve-lip. My chin's dropped thrice. It's touched my hand, my palm thrice. This means that the word has got 3 syllables. And this word requires that I stress on syllable number 2. So I pronounce it as develop, not develop. 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 So make sure you understand the rules to syllable stress to know which syllables require to be stressed. That will help you get your accent and your pronunciation bang on. Thank you so much for watching. I believe that if you apply these tips to your English learning, you will learn to pronounce and say English in the right way. Believe me, it worked for me, and I know if I can do it, anyone can. So go ahead and apply these tips. So do subscribe to our channel and also watch these videos in order to help you improve your English. I'll see you back with another video. Until then, this is me saying take care.